Hello there, dear viewer. Today I'm going to be talking about some brand new Blu-ray releases from the BFI. They are one of the most important film institutions in this country. They're responsible for archiving film, producing film, distributing film. They are really at the centre of everything film in this country, and they happen to make some excellent Blu-ray products, including some of my favourites of this year so far, including the Wages of Fear 4K upgrade, which was absolutely stunning and thoroughly recommended to everyone. But for today's video, I have two of their latest releases, and there's some really exciting stuff here. So let me just get straight into the first one, which is this film, Big Banana Feet. You most likely haven't heard of this film before. I hadn't up until recent months, and that is because the film was lost. This is a fly-on-the-wall documentary following the great comedian Billy Connolly as he went on tour in Ireland during a very turbulent time, a very dangerous time. We get to see quite a lot of his show, but we also see behind the scenes, seeing Billy interact with different people. And I really do think he is an all-round great guy. He just comes off as a nice guy, and you see that in this. This particular tour was at a time in his career when he wasn't quite as big as he would become later on. And the iconic thing about this show is that he would wear these giant, big, yellow banana feet, which he had commissioned for himself. And, they are a one-of-a-kind piece of footwear. So the film is funny, it's a great look at the man himself, and it's also a great snapshot of that particular time and place in history. And on top of that, the actual story of this film and how it came to be restored and come to Blu-ray is all part of what makes this film so good. So the film was by all means lost, but there have been people that have been clamouring to see this film because they knew it existed. One of those people was Douglas Weir from the BFI, who managed to acquire a print of the film on eBay for a very small amount relatively. And it's because of that find that they have been able to restore the film and distribute it once again and give it this new life. And that is so important to me. I talk quite a bit about film preservation and how films can very easily be lost to history. So seeing a rediscovery like this is just a miraculous thing, quite frankly. So Big Banana Feet is definitely one of my favourite discoveries of 2024 so far, and this Blu-ray is a great product. You also get a ton of special features on here, including a conversation between the director and Billy Connolly's tour manager, which is moderated by Douglas Weir, who I mentioned before. There's another film from the director, Murray Greger, on here. It's a short film, and there's also a tour by the man himself, Billy Connolly. On this initial print run, you'll get the slipcover, and inside the case there is also a booklet along with the DVD and the Blu-ray. So Big Banana Feet from the BFI gets my highest recommendation, particularly if you are in any way fond of Billy Connolly. The second film that I watched recently on Blu-ray from BFI is this one, Hidden City. And this film was hidden because, again, I didn't know this existed before BFI put out their official announcement some time ago. As you can see from the front cover, it stars Charles Dance, the great actor, famous from the Ali G movie, and then also Cassie Stewart, who I wasn't too familiar with before watching this. So in Hidden City, Charles Dance plays a film archivist who meets this young woman who claims that there are hidden messages and codes within these old films where you can see people in the background of shots being carried away mysteriously. And so this is hinting at something under the surface, something underground, like secret society kind of stuff. Of course, he doesn't believe all of this stuff, he thinks it's nonsense. But as the film progresses, we delve deeper into the underbelly of London, and we see lots of London locations which you don't see often on the big screen, particularly underground in the tunnels and the sewers and the bunkers, etc. It's directed by Steven Poliakoff, who was very famous for making some great dramas on television, and this was his first feature film that he made, and he would go on to make a few more in his career. I don't think the film is perfect by any means. It's maybe a bit bloated, if I can say so, but there was a lot that I did enjoy in this film. I love these kind of films that look at the kind of darker, hidden kind of things in society, that delve into conspiracy, etc., because it's just so fascinating. And watching a character being presented with these kind of scenarios is just something that I love. Within the special features, there is an audio commentary with Michael Brook and the director Steven Poliakoff, and then there are some great short films which are looking at London in different stages of history, which very much mirrors what Hidden City is doing by showcasing the city and showing parts that you just don't often see on the big screen. Inside the case there is a booklet if you get the first printing, and just a Blu-ray only. So that's Hidden City, one to perhaps check out if you liked all of that stuff that I just mentioned. So that was just a quick look at two recent releases from BFI. They do great work and I can't wait to check out everything else that they do this year. These are Region B locked, so you're going to have a Region B player or multi-region player if you're buying from outside the UK. But if you are able to play these discs, it's definitely worth putting these on your radar. If you'd like to buy these discs, I'll include some purchasing links in the description of this video, which if you use, they help support this channel at no additional cost to you. So it really helps me out and I do greatly appreciate it. If you want to stick around on the channel and get more film recommendations, just click the video that's on screen right now. Thanks very much for watching and I'll see you soon.